Maybe Magi season 3 comes out next year.
Oh
No
yeah,
Game, No
more
Life
copium,
season
more
2.
copium. Like, let's
Yeah,
get overdose
throw it
on copium here for sure.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Because
Hey.
Anime. Welcome. Today we are going to talk about anime tournaments. That is the topic for this episode. So strap in, get your hot takes, everything like that.
Yep.
But yeah, we're gonna do anime tournaments, but like we do on the show, we do our recent stuff that we've been watching. So if you want to get like the TDLR of what we've been watching, that's what we usually go through first. Then the topic, then anime news, and some video game stuff for fun at the end. So
Yep.
that's what we got wrapped up. So what have we been watching?
Did you watch anything else besides the usual ones?
Yeah.
Okay, go start with that one. I just watched the weekly ones.
I got 3.
Okay,
so,
go for it. It's all you.
So finally finished Is It Wrong to Paper Girl in a Dungeon?
Okay.
So it's done.
What do you think about season 4? Overall,
I really liked it. Yeah, really.
I'm happy.
I think it's a smidge better than 3, so I think it's the best season.
From the entire series, I think yes, it's my favorite season.
Yeah, if I had to rank the seasons right now, I'd probably go number 1, 4, 3, 1, and 2.
What was the third one about with Vina, right? The girl?
Yeah, it's about the monsters in the dungeon.
Yeah, I would put also 4, 3, 1, 2.
Yep, that's how I am right now. With, Is It Wrong?
Honestly, I think this one they kind of outdid themselves with season 4. Build up characters, everything. Ryu's backstory kind of hit me a bit in the heart there. I get emotional over characters like that.
I think the only thing I didn't care too much about was like the beginning, but it was just kind of a setup.
The beginning, was more of a setup, but that's why I said overall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I think that's the only negative thing, but it's not really a negative thing. It's a slower start.
Yeah.
It's not really a bad thing, but like if I had to take, because I remember they were just like doing like dungeon stuff. Nothing was really going on. And then
they had that moss monster, and then after that it got very, very serious in the second part,
which is like 18 episodes. So like
and hey, at least we got season 5 confirmed. I'm so happy with DanMachi.
Yeah, which is awesome. So
I'm glad you finally got to season 4.
Yeah, I finished it, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed her background story, everything. Like this season gets really dark, definitely the darkest. But yeah, overall it was really, really good, and I'm excited. I'm very curious what's the end game goal of DanMachi? Like, is it to
probably
get
figure
to the bottom
out
of the tower,
the dungeon, everything with the gods, the evil faction of the gods? I can't remember their name right now, Evilus or something like that. Find out about them, which I liked. I like mythology. Hey, you guys know the name Ares here.
I do. Yeah, I'm just like very curious, because now we're like I'm curious like what's the lowest floor. And stuff like that. I'm just curious where exactly we're gonna go and what. But yeah, I enjoy it. I love how like dangerous the dungeon is. That's what this season showed. Yeah, like these floors you don't mess around. So
that Juggernaut was also outside of the dungeons, kind of like a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
And what they did great was, I think they're doing Bell very great. He has that loss against the Minotaur, finally learning defeat. We talked about it even last podcast, if I remember correctly. And him showing him after his power-up that he got in Season 3, he got a bit overconfident at the start of Season 4, and then he saw finally, hey, reality hit him, and I like when they do that to characters. A lot.
He's like, I'm not ready for this. But yeah, no, definitely.
So
definitely enjoyed it though.
What are the other ones?
Oh, then the other one. I finished the dog anime.
Oh, your favorite anime of the year, dog anime. No. I feel the enthusiasm.
No.
Are you gonna start the pig one? Have the full collection of animals?
I don't think anything's gonna get worse than what I've seen in this one. I don't know, man. I do not know. I'd be very shocked if something beat this one, but definitely the most lewd show I've ever watched.
No,
I don't even think this should be called an anime.
Nah,
honestly.
it's not.
It's well, it is. That's what they're going, but like,
Yeah,
it
sure.
should be hentai for sure. 100%, and it is messed up. I've seen things that I cannot unsee. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd be like, I'm like, who wrote this and why? Why?
Rule 34. If it exists, it can be porn. There you go.
Oh, like, yeah, it's out there. Hey, um, yeah. And
Just,
I watched Giga's video about it too, and he
yeah.
went even further than me though. He went and read the manga
Of
afterward. I'm
course he
like,
did. Of course he did, yeah.
I don't know how he could after, but yeah, it's really bad. Like, I highly recommend not watching this. Highly. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Like, we got to like breastfeeding levels. We got to
Why
like,
not? It makes sense, right?
yeah, we got real bad, real bad.
Hey,
Yeah,
at least
it just
you're.
there's nothing to show off. Yeah, it's just like, why?
There's another, if you mentioned breastfeeding, just watch Seiko no Quasar. That's the power system,
Yeah,
basically breastfeeding, if you want something adjacent to this one.
yeah. Well, except for this one's a dog, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I finished it. It's over, and I'm so glad it's over. And there better not be a season 2.
Yeah, it might happen. It might happen. You never know. It seems
No,
like you had the dog anime. Now we had the vending machine anime. Then we had the pig anime getting reincarnated as a pig. What else is next?
I don't know. I don't know if we can beat this one. This one's, I don't know, another level. Yeah, it's just ridiculous stuff. Like, I'm wet and sick, and I gotta take all her clothes off and do
Yeah,
nasty
dogs, humans' best
dog
friend.
mouth in a private area. Yeah,
Of course,
it's
of course.
yeah,
I'm
it's
definitely gonna not
that bad.
watch it, guys. Make sure
Yeah,
to like and
so
subscribe for me not to watch
that's
it.
the whole show pretty much. It just
Yeah,
gets worse each
yeah.
episode. It's
I
like,
can expect it. I knew from everything that I saw and what people were
yeah,
saying.
it's like Goku going Super Saiyan levels. It's like
Mm.
even further beyond each. But how crazier can we get it? How 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 can we get past this line even further? Because the line's been crossed
I think they
way
removed
over.
the line with some series. There's no more
Yeah,
line.
yeah,
There's like how far can you get beyond?
yeah. I'll just say this: in my anime watching career, this is definitely the most weird, lewd, messed up show I've watched. Honestly, I've seen some, but not. This is like,
Did you see Redo of Healer? I forgot.
no, not Redo Healer. No, I know
Okay.
about it, but
Okay, that should be your next one if you want more
yeah,
weird things.
yeah, no. But like, yeah. If you like dogs, don't watch this. If you don't like dogs, don't watch this.
I mean, yeah, there's some people out there that enjoy peanut butter and dogs, so yeah,
yeah,
makes sense why this anime. But okay, anime, weird
yeah,
anime.
yeah.
What's the actual anime? The third one you said.
Okay, then I started Oshi No Ko, finally.
Oh, finally a big one.
I only finished the first episode, but to be
Yeah,
fair, it's technically
it's
4
like a
episodes.
movie. Yeah. The
Yeah,
first
it's an
episode
hour
is
and
like a
20
movie.
minutes.
So thoughts
Well,
on first episode?
very interesting.
Mm.
I think because I didn't know anything about the show, but like the premise of the show was like, huh, okay, that's interesting. The reincarnation stuff and like,
Yep.
okay, that's different. And then, but yeah, I think the first episode was really good. I liked the setup and everything. I didn't know what I was going to tell. I'm like, well, what kind of show is this going to be? Because like, I kind of get it, and then obviously it sets up the end. I'm like, okay, I see the premise. I see, because it's the prologue or whatever. I'm like, okay, I see where we're going now with this. But overall, yeah, the animation's great, the music's great. She was a great character.
Yeah, Ai is an awesome character.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm very curious to, there's the mystery, right? Who did it? Like who was part of it, I should say. The setup, and yeah, I'm in. I'm definitely going to be. That's the one I'm working on now, so I'm gonna watch through that. So
I'm
yeah,
happy you finally started. It's one of the big anime from this year.
Yeah. This was that was trending all over in the summertime. So I'm finally watching it. So I think there's only like 12 more episodes or whatever.
Yeah,
so.
it's like a one season. It has like overall 16 episodes if you count the first one, if you split it or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll finish it this week just because
Take
holidays.
your time. Take your time with it. No rush.
Holidays.
But I recommend watching it binged if you can. More episodes, just it's much better. I'm happy you started compared to watching week to week. Yeah, it's that type
I'm glad
of show.
I went blind because I was definitely like, okay, where are we going?
Yeah.
And it's fun too. Like the characters are funny and stuff like that. I like how they're like little kids and the way that they were talking to the babysitter and stuff like that. And like, wait a minute.
It's one of those shows. Pay attention to something because you miss some things. It's not gonna make sense and you're gonna have wrong assumptions.
Yeah. So yeah, first episode, first impressions, definitely good.
I'm happy.
I'm very, very curious what's gonna happen. So.
I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my new 3 that I started. So well, I'll finish 2 of them now.
Okay, 2 anime and 1 hentai. Sounds great.
yeah. Pretty much. I made that rule. If I start it, I gotta finish it. So.
I think you're gonna. That rule is gonna hurt you.
Baki. All right, that one aged me. All right, that one felt like twice.
That rule is gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it already did. It did. So, but yeah, so that's it for that, and then I just have the week to week shows.
Okay, let's see what we have. Dead Mount Let's Play Monday.
Yep.
What do you think of the episode? We saw some bit of fighting here.
Picked up. Remember, give me some stuff what was happening.
The daughter of the detective guy they cornered in a room that went muscle turned out to be alive there. Polka or corpse god. We saw a bit of his flashbacks, how he died, what happened to him.
The muscle girl.
He
got sniped. Sniped him.
I'm enjoying it quite a lot, but I'm getting worried about the series. I like all of the characters, I like the world, the mystery, everything, but the more things they're introducing right now, I don't know how they're gonna finish this. It's either gonna... I mean, it definitely needs a season 3 or at least 12 more episodes, or they're gonna destroy the ending. They're gonna rush everything, cram everything in one episode at the end, and it's gonna suck. I hope they don't do that because it's super fun.
In my opinion, I think this is gonna be way longer. I think this is gonna be the raw length.
I hope so.
It kind of has how like Durara sets up and how they keep introducing more and more characters. And
there's a lot of things being introduced.
There's no way because we're not even close to like figuring out much of anything.
No.
We're just getting
we don't know a lot of the characters, their motivations, their history. There's so many organizations, parties, third parties, fifth parties. Is the magic? What is this world? There's a multitude of questions.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope it gets another season.
Overall. So you're like, oh well, why are you trying to remember? It's just like, well, that happened last Monday. So, a lot of things happen 1 week away. So,
and also I'm glad they showed his flashback.
Yeah. I thought it was definitely really, really good. Yeah, about the one dude.
Which one?
The one that kills them, right? Or that kills on the flashback part.
The piece of shit, the random guy that killed him, stabbed him in the back.
Yeah, cut him.
Yeah,
I think he cut his head off or whatever. But yeah, overall, I did enjoy the episode. Like I said, I just gotta rethink what the heck happened.
It ended on a very interesting cliffhanger. He was just about to obliterate that guy's soul. Then we have the king showing up, or his soul, or remnants. I don't know how that's gonna come into play. So does he have ghosts of all of the people he cared about? I think he has some of them, but I don't know. I'm even more curious. What happened to the king? How did he die? A lot of questions. Maybe the king dying drove him to become that corpse god monstrosity there. So
yeah, where's his master at, yo? Where's the hot
all of the others also, even the other magicians in the court. There's like ranks, 10 of them. So there's so many things happening. It's insane. But really fun.
I was just trying to look up like is the manga still going or anything like that?
Let me see. I can check right now. I have it in in
I
my
think
list.
there's 11 volumes, I think, right
Let's
now.
see, the manga is still releasing.
Yeah. So I think this one's gonna be much longer.
I hope so. I really wish it's gonna get a full
Supposedly
adaptation or something,
there's
because
11 volumes right now in the series. So
hmm.
but yeah, and it's still going. So I imagine we'll I think it's gonna be a much longer one. Might even be longer than Durara. We'll have to see. So
I never got into Durarara. I tried it, but I got a bit bored at the start.
oh, I love it.
Yeah, I know a lot
But
of people love it.
that's the one that it ramps up.
I liked Bakan a lot more than Durarara. But I
Yeah.
didn't finish it. I'm just saying first impressions. I got much easier into Bakano than Durarara.
You're the bartender though, and the sushi guy. Sushi.
But yeah, Dead Mount Death Play, really good episode. Then I watched Helck. They finally finished the flashback, his history, his story, everything that led up to this point. Really good, quite interesting, and makes Helck an amazing character here. And even Vermilio, she finally understood everything. So Helck, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I know people are saying the manga is at least better. The show doesn't have a lot of budget here, which it shows. I fully agree with that. Would have been nice if it had much better animation and everything, but I don't care. I prefer anime, so Helck is awesome. Watch it. More people need to watch Helck. I hope the manga has ended. It has a sequel in the same world. It's not related to this, but I hope it's gonna get a full adaptation.
Okay.
Then which do you have? Doctor Stone, right?
Well, I've Tokyo Revengers, but
okay, take that one. Then I take Eminence in Shadow.
Wednesday,
yeah, take Eminence in Shadow.
Wednesday animes. Yeah, Tokyo Revengers. It's going good. It's going good. Well, maybe not good, but not for the characters. So yeah, the battle has pretty much started. So
fine.
Between the two gangs, with Takemichi bringing everyone there. I do like. I think my favorite part was what's his face from season 1 that betrays them. The two. He's like a moron or whatever, but supposedly he actually has like quite a bit of strength because they send one of their like generals to go fight. It was like a 1v1 tournament. He freaking one shots him. And Takemichi's like, oh yeah, I forgot he's a moron, but he packs one hell of a punch. So that was awesome because it was pretty much a morale fight, to like get people excited and
to boost
stuff.
them up.
Yeah. But so yeah, they won that and then they're going, but now it's not looking great, which kind of makes sense. They're definitely one, they're outnumbered. Two, they don't even have all their generals there because Mikey and Draken's not there. So, and they're kind of getting all the 1v1 kind of matches right now with all the generals and stuff. And he's trying to get to Kasaki, which he's like just standing and watching how the fight's going and stuff like that. Oh, and then what's his face? The leader there came and took out the one guy that did the one punch. But I think his name's like Paimon, if I remember, something like that.
I don't remember the name right now. I didn't
caught up.
He came
because they're like, oh, they're kind of winning, and he went over there and just like freaking one-shotted. He just roundhouse kicked him, and yeah, now it's not looking good. So
what?
They're definitely in trouble.
What episode is this one? How far are they in this season?
Probably 8. I think we're in now, 7 or 8.
Well, is it gonna have like 12 or 24?
I think it's only 12.
Let me check. 13. Okay, maybe I can catch up with it. It's almost over.
Yeah, I mean we're getting close to. There's only a few more weeks left. I was looking at all the animes; they're like 8 episodes. So, but yeah, enjoying it. So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen here. Waiting for Mikey to show up. That's kind of what I'm hoping, but I don't know. Maybe it goes a different route. I have no idea.
I mean, he's probably gonna show up. It's the usual Mikey showing up, and
I imagine he's gonna show up. Is he gonna be like Batman Mike, like just going completely dark, like just I'm gonna destroy everyone? Maybe. I don't know.
See.
So we'll have to see. But yeah, how about your Eminence of Shadow here?
Yeah, finally this with Eminence in Shadow, they finally finished the John Smith arc. Pretty fun, honestly. One more Delta is such a cute character. Need more characters like that. Of course, Sid is awesome here, and we need more Eminence. Finally, here moving to next things right now. Hopefully, it's gonna get announced for another season because the light novel and manga, there's a lot more ahead of it. But
Yeah,
it's still super fun. Eminence in Shadow, honestly, and season 2 more than lives up to season 1.
Nice.
Show.
Nice.
I'm not gonna get into spoilers until you get to it. That's why I'm keeping it short a bit.
That's the next one. So
yeah.
After Oshi No Ko.
Then we had what was it? Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone. Thursday now. We're on Thursday.
Yeah, Dr. Stone. So, what did you think of the episode?
That was really good. Very interesting. They had to get the other spear guy, which I totally forgot he was in the boat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie. I totally forgot he was in there. So
he was the trump card there.
Yep. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed Dr. Stone, shenanigans, and Senko trying to come up with a plan throughout the things. It was definitely a big maybe because
all or nothing, big risk. He didn't know what was gonna happen there.
He's like, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. And then the one guy gets his hand shot, drops the thing. The old guy there because he's just
Ibarra.
And they finally recovered what's his face, the old leader.
I'm kind of a bit sad they can't bring him back, but I think it's good for the story. But
yeah. We're kind of getting closer to the climax of this. They still have the spear guy to deal with.
Is it gonna be 11 this one or 12? Oh, 11.
Yeah.
So not a lot left with Dr. Stone.
No, that's why I said it's probably just gonna be the climax of this arc, and then probably the setup, probably a teaser for the next setup of whatever we're going or wherever we're going. But yeah, they still have to deal with the spear guy.
Kind of funny really that he defeated what was that guy name? Hisoga or not Hisoka. I'm thinking of Hunter.
Joker or something like that.
He said he's like a wild Joker. As playing cards, he played his Joker card. He didn't know how to control him.
I don't actually remember his name, but I just remember them calling him, or Gen was calling him Joker.
Hyoga, yeah. Hyoga. He kind of got defeated pretty easily. I didn't expect him to
I did. I didn't expect that easy, but
I don't know if he's actually defeated or he was playing dumb or something, but it looked like he got one shot. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he would get one shot, like he's maybe trying to throw him off his game, play dirty, So
he likes to play with his opponents. Even last time when we finally got introduced to him in the Stone Wars,
that's why I'm like, I don't know if he's completely out, but he's definitely the best matchup versus. Moss,
they didn't have anybody else to stand up to Moss.
Yeah. So, but yeah, overall enjoyed the episode. Here's how it's all gonna shape up. Finally, like I said, the old guy, he's a bastard, So.
Yeah, Ibarra. I like that the girl finally realized, Koroshime or whatever her name was. She finally realized what piece of shit that guy is.
Yeah, because he broke his character pretty much to that part. Like, wait, Master would have never done that, so that doesn't make
that
any
flashback
sense.
Came in perfectly. I like the timing of the flashback and put everything into perspective.
Because this whole time he has been doing, a pretty good job of, keeping down low stuff. But yeah, once he broke that character, too much power, too much.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Stone was good though.
Then we had the Jujutsu Kaisen. Now,
the big one.
Before we get into this one, again, it seems I don't know how much longer the production is gonna last with Jujutsu Kaisen.
That was the big talk, not even the episode itself.
The episode was great. We're gonna get a bit into the episode, but a lot of the animators are coming out, and it's insane what's happening there with the production. Even
did they do like a walkout or something like that? Or
no. Even one of them, here I'm quoting a bit. It's a small joke, or rather an inside joke. The building that will be destroyed in this cut actually exists in Shibuya, but since I couldn't find the floor plans or photos of the interior, I instead demolished MAPPA's magic production floor, which was just the right size. The reception from the staff was very good. One of the guys working on MAPPA. So, wow, it's insane, like sweatshop levels. The animation, there's so many things. We're gonna get a bit more into the news. I have a lot of articles on it, but just wanted to talk a bit at
No,
the
I
start.
definitely seen some new stuff going on. I didn't know exactly. I just know it because I even heard that there's possible delays that might happen
I
now.
hope
The
so.
production
Delay
level.
it. Give it 1 year
Yeah,
break. I honestly don't care at this point. Just delay
yeah.
everything with
That's what
it.
me and my wife were talking about. I was like, I wouldn't even care if they're like, yeah, we need it, 6 months a year. Well, I don't care. Just
Yeah,
give them a break.
this needs to happen.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I,
not just
yeah,
for Jujutsu Kaisen, for the anime industry is fucked at this point. MAPPA
yeah.
is just at the forefront right now, but
They're the ones.
mm, uh, we're gonna talk
Yep.
more about it in anime news. Make sure you guys stick until the end. But the episode still looked great. Of course, there were some errors and everything was rushed with animation and so on. But even with this, in
I don't have
those
a problem.
current
Yeah,
situations, the episode felt like movie quality. What we had that fight there.
it was very, very crazy.
And yeah, what do you think of the start there with Megumi releasing Mahogara or Makora, however you wanna
Oh yeah, I
pronounce?
thought it was cool. I don't like. The whole fight was awesome. So, I
Mm,
mean, it was pretty much a fighting episode. There
yeah,
wasn't much like
yeah.
talking. There wasn't much dialogue. It was pretty much
There's one big scene, like one big
the
character scene
funny
at the
one.
end, but the entire episode was just pure fight.
Yeah,
Fight
which
there.
was cool. It was just a sick fight.
Mm.
And man, I'm like, well, there was a city there.
Yeah, it kind of got flattened there. It felt like a nuke went.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I was like, huh.
I like we learned a bit about Sukuna's technique. Not fully. We know just at
No,
least few parts with slice and dice. However, what was it? Fillet and dissect, if I remember correctly, the names.
a dismantle or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and he's able to cut cursed things with cursed energy and things without cursed energy and use them interchangeably there. And Mahogara having the ability to adapt to anything, and he kind of had to overwhelm it or use it and attack it. He wasn't used to. I know a lot of people are also having issues with the explanations of the powers in Jujutsu Kaisen. There's a lot of words happening. I've talked to a lot of people that are having issues keeping up with the powers, especially with some techniques.
Mm.
But what I really liked was Sukuna's demeanor, so to say, personality. He was drinking, eating during the fight, enjoying himself. He had no
Oh yeah, he's
issues
having a great time.
in the role.
Yeah, he knows how strong he is.
Mm.
Yeah, overall it was a great episode. It was, the action scene was awesome. Animation was great. I think it was cool. Um, but yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Um, yeah,
And
I'm very curious to like, how do you feel about this season, like overall? Just curious.
I mean,
I'm definitely positive. Just so you
I'm
know, I'm not
positive
like.
also, but I
I
don't know
feel
how
like
to put it.
the
I feel like
plot's not moving much.
yes, it's a
Personally,
bit disjointed. It feels like we've been doing the same thing for a while. Which don't get me wrong,
yeah.
it's fun. I like the fight. I like the
Oh
characters,
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
But season one felt a bit more cohesive, and I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
like
the current
the
things that are
characters are
happening.
growing a little bit, plot's going. So I'm not
Yeah,
like talking about animation or anything.
no, no,
Obviously,
no.
that
Just the
we're just
story
talking about the
itself.
story plot.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh, and
part
again, I
one.
don't think it's over bad or anything like
No,
that. I'm very curious because that's like I'm like thinking about it because I'm like season one I really like the flow and everything,
yeah,
but this one's just like fight, 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 fight,
which is fun, which is
which is
great. But
fun. But I don't feel like I feel like we're kind of missing something a little bit
mhm.
here, personally.
Part one with Gojo's flashback felt like season one a bit. We finally got some
Mhm.
characterization for him. He's past everything. But then with Shibuya's arc, it started
It's like we just started.
full
Like,
non-stop action, everything, which is great. I'm enjoying it. Turn off my brain,
yeah,
everything. But in season one, had a bit more build-up, so to say,
yeah,
with
like
everything
flow
that
to it. Yeah,
that was happening there. Well,
yeah.
we'll
No, I was
see.
just curious because it is definitely a different feel from season one compared to season two.
It's a different tone, yeah.
And some people I could see liking either one. You like more action, then you're definitely probably like season two a lot more. If you like a little bit more story with action, then you probably like season one a little bit
Kind
more.
of
But
like,
again, season two is not over yet, so maybe there's a lot of stuff that they throw at us at the end where it's like, okay, this is where all the plot stuff
yeah,
comes and stuff
yeah.
like we're just getting some scenes and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just talking about my overall like feelings so
Mm-hmm.
far. Again, not negative or anything like that. Still great. Still loving season
Yeah,
two.
I'm having a lot of fun right now. I would say it's kind of
But
like
I
the
just
same.
noticed. I thought about it. I'm like, I kind of noticed. Like, yeah, I kind of miss like, kind of like growing with the characters a little bit. Like, it just feels like we haven't got that in season 2.
It feels a bit like Vinland Saga. The difference in tone, not as big difference in tonality, of course. It's still Jujutsu Kaisen, but kind of the same vibes with it. And also, when I was doing the video on this episode, I think they had the wrong translation there, and I was just in the moment having so much fun. They translated the Sukuna's domain, Malevolent Kitchen, and I'm like, okay, he cooked Shibuya, and I went with it, but it was Malevolent Shrine. But it definitely felt like it was. His power up was fully in the moment here. Yes, he's in the kitchen, and the incident is actually him destroying Shibuya. But I'm really curious. How do you think they're gonna explain that to the civilization? To everybody else? Hey, Shibuya exploded. How are you gonna explain that? There've been incident, a building exploded, the house, factory, whatever. But then you have the middle of Shibuya is gone. How are you gonna explain that?
And I think he's a great villain. Like, he makes me excited for like, okay, because we're just getting to see like a portion. He's not even at full like power.
No, and whatever he's planning also with that guy Uraume, if I remember his name correctly, what he wants with Megumi. There's a lot of things we don't know. Who is the brain?
I'm very curious how Gojo's gonna feel after, after he gets out of his seal. Like, what the hell?
He's probably gonna get out of the seal, but don't know how.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, how does he feel like, oh, the city's completely gone? Like,
I don't think he's gonna care. He's gonna be like, yeah, it happened.
I mean, he saved all those people. He cared enough,
Yeah, but Gojo is not that. How should I put it? He didn't want to be the one that kills those people. If he could do something, he could do it. But I don't think he's the type of character he's gonna lose sleep over something he had no control over. And he's a bit unhinged. Also, all of them are.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's gonna care a bit though. I think it would bother him a little bit, like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, whoops. But yeah, no, like, overall, like, I am very much enjoying the season. The fight was awesome. The ending was great, too, especially with him.
Yeah, like, the scene with Yuji realizing everything. That was one of the best scenes.
Dude, he needs some massive power-ups. He is so far behind, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, what is he going to do,
I honestly don't know.
Curious how that's gonna go, because like right now I'm like, he is miles and miles.
I'm happy you mentioned it, because we still don't know even about him. How does he have that strength without cursed energy? Even before he became cursed, got into the world, and now, yes, he's outclassed by pretty much everybody.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, you got the two giants, right? Gojo and
yes, those are. Even Nanami is stronger than him. Well, speaking of Nanami, I don't think he's gonna survive. When we saw him like Two-Face, I'm kind of sorry about him. He's one of my favorite characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. And also Maki, we don't know if she's still alive. They didn't show her.
Yeah, they definitely got burnt. That's for sure. Yeah. I was like, oh.
And I don't know.
That's not good, because I like that character. I'm like, I hope he doesn't die, but he's messed up though.
Megumi can do a lot more than Yuji right now.
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
Even if you remove Makura, this ritual curse that we had here, I'm glad the blonde guy is finally dead. I hated that guy. Great character, but I hated him. Then Yuji, what can he do? He's just like a brawler. He doesn't have a technique. He can use Black Flash.
Yeah, he's got one technique right now. I think that's it, right?
And what else?
He's very strong. He's got an abnormal like strength body.
Yes, he can take a lot of damage. Also, he can punch hard. But besides that, what can he do? I'm not saying this as bad as cheating on Yuji. I'm just
no. I'm just curious, like, how is he gonna grow? You know? I'm curious about like what abilities can he do? Can he catch up? Can he? He is pretty much the main character, right? So like, I'm curious how he evolves. I guess.
Yes, because we're 24. This one is 18 or something. So we're like 40 episodes in, so to say. Yeah.
And he's obviously strong enough because he can hold the fingers in place.
Yes, his body is like a machine, what he can do with his body. But technique-wise, he's kind of lackluster.
He's definitely behind. He's like way behind. And we are seeing a lot of like different power levels right now in Jujutsu Kaisen, where everyone's kind of at and stuff like that.
And his fight was also awesome with Choso.
Yeah, like even like the hammer chick, she got like messed up in this one too. So
yeah, she lost pretty bad. She didn't do a lot this time around. Megumi probably did the most, but it felt like everybody else, they weren't the focus of this. It felt like the old guard kind of. This feels like a big incident of the Jujutsu Kaisen world, which I'm happy. I really like this, but I also want to see the new guys getting some power-ups also.
So this seems like maybe the arc that like we failed and we have to get stronger. That's what it kind of feels like.
Yeah.
Like we failed, we need to get stronger.
Very good point. Yeah.
And that's kind of my guess of right now. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, because it definitely, I mean, they didn't save those people. So,
they saved some of them, but yeah.
But yeah, and then I'm really curious about like Ghetto, because he's still down there in the bottom with the Axe Lady, right? Axe Lady
May and Brain, yeah. I still don't know how to call that guy. Fake Brain curves. I don't know.
The Brain.
Fake Ghetto.
With Goto down there.
Or Ghetto, I don't know.
I'm gonna guess maybe she beats the
I
Brain.
don't think May can beat him.
No. I'm like, because who's left? I guess.
I think he's gonna leave. I think this is the incident, Shibuya incident, the actual explosion, what Sukuna did, and after that they're gonna go away, and we're gonna see the aftermath.
Wanted to get the fingers, and
yeah, I guess
it's a successful mission, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
they sealed Gojo, also they got Sukuna, a lot of fingers into him. They destroyed Shibuya. They killed some big jutsu.
That seems like their goal, right? Is just they want him full power, and then he's gonna do whatever. Well, they think that the curse energy can be free or whatever, like humans, right? But it
only
doesn't seem like
is alive right now. Out of those, the Brain guy doesn't want the same thing. They're just working together with the curses, so he doesn't care about them wanting to be humans. Right now, he's only.
But I'm saying like that was kind of the group vibe. I'm not saying that's him, but we're seeing him pretty much do whatever he wants. So it's not going to be.
Yeah, but also only Mahito's left out of those 4.
Yeah.
And Mahito's kind of the weird guy. I don't think he really cared about the human things. He just wanted to play around with his powers.
I think he wants to play. Yeah. I think so too. Yeah, he's just crazy.
But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen.
He hasn't fought yet either, like a 1v1 yet.
No.
He's still there, so I don't know. I'm curious, like, because a lot of people are pretty much beat up, destroyed. I mean, you got the Panda. Still, Panda hasn't had a fight. The one dude. Oh, they kind of fought, I guess, but not really.
I think
I don't know.
Toji and Sukuna did the most fighting here, and Yoji had his 1v1
I'm just
versus
saying, who's
Choso.
left? Unless they just leave, like you said. Like maybe we're good. We're out. We did our thing.
We'll see. Next week is we're gonna see where they're heading next. But besides Jujutsu Kaisen, we had Frieren.
Frieren, yes.
Which this episode was great. Honestly, last episode we had the full action. All action, the culmination of the fight with Aura. The episodes beside that, before that, the full action one. This one kind of felt like a lot of world building happening here. I like the characters, everything that they did.
Monk.
The aftermath, after that, the emotion was there at the start. The comedy beats, everything. But also very important new character with Kraft. Which I'm very suspicious. I don't know where to place him. He feels like much older than Frieren. I don't know if he's or how he is or what exactly he did. But he's a very, very interesting character.
Yeah, I like how they talk about like time, like the history, because he's like, well, what did you do before you did the hero thing? What was your other, 100, 200 years or whatever you did. But yeah, no, the show is great. I love the show.
And I've been having that song on repeat. They had the insert song at when they had those scenes, transition, everything. That song is so good. Yeah,
music's great, animation's great. I love everything about it. I guess kind of funny story. I recommended this to Box, right?
Okay, he hated it.
He hated it.
Yes, I knew. I had a feeling he would.
He said it was boring, and
yeah. I had a feeling.
Fine.
TikTok brain, zoomer attention there, yeah.
Yeah, but like he likes chill anime. Sorry, we're calling you out, Box, or I'm calling you out, but
yeah, I know a lot of people like this. Yeah.
But he likes chill animes, and I was just shocked. I was like, what? Like you watch Mushishi? That's like episodic, very very chill, like ASMR chill. But this is
Yes,
boring.
but he likes those because you can turn off brain on those. You don't have to follow the plot here. It has that slow things with the Frieren. The pacing is very slow. The building.
I don't think it's that slow personally. But,
no, I'm saying
and he
slower
loves fantasy,
compared
and I
to
was
other
like,
fantasy series.
I was just like stun locked. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
like I totally
I
thought this
could
was like
see
up
it.
your alley, you know, like
I could definitely
like you
see
like
it.
Fairway Paladin, but this
Yep.
you just told me it was boring. Which, hey, his opinion, it's his opinion. He can think whatever he wants, and he's probably not alone. So, like I said,
Yeah, like I know a lot of people that found Frieren boring, which I fully disagree with them. But hey, you don't enjoy it, it's fine. You don't have to enjoy everything.
But yeah, no, I just thought that was. I was like, oh, okay, that was fun. All right. Stun locked me there. I thought this was totally up your alley, but I guess not. But I don't know. To me, I think this is like the most like Lord of the Rings series.
Yes,
I've seen in the anime.
You can
version.
get lost into an anime like this, like the magic, the world, the characters. It just drags you into it. The atmosphere is great. I love anime like this. This is why I also like Mushoku, what they did with the world.
Yeah, I just like the traveling. You know, like the world building's awesome. The characters are great. It's fantastic. Animation is really good, which that was kind of surprising. I did not think they would go that hard on the animation scenes for Frieren.
It's kind of like insane. We had the director of Frieren. He tweeted out, "Hey, next episode is gonna blow your mind out." Was the one when Fern and Stark were having their fights. And when you compare it to the current situation with Jujutsu Kaisen with MAPPA, it's just black and white, the difference, day and night there when you have
I've been
different
seeing a lot of
productions.
comparisons lately with the two production teams.
I mean, it's not their fault of the animators, just the higher ups, the whatever. But yeah. Frieren, great, and we have it's gonna be 28 episodes. Yeah, one of the best this year, which
definitely, it honestly might be one of my favorite fantasy animes. Like pure fantasy.
I agree.
Oh, and we're only like halfway through season 1 because it's gonna be a long one.
This is episode 11, so they're gonna be like 28.
Yep. But yeah, I love everything. I love the characters. I love her as the main character. I think she's awesome.
Yeah.
I think
even the comedy is so fun. All of their clerks and shenanigans.
Yeah. Even while the axe guy, whatever, he was he thought he was gonna get executed in this episode.
Yeah, the timing was great.
Yeah. He passes out.
And
comes in.
The attention to detail we had the first time that big guy with the axe came in just to report he cut some wood. But then when they had the song in the transition, you can see him a bit in the background, and then Stark still got scared.
He doesn't know. Yeah, the characters are great, man. I love everything. It's just great. It's a good show. Fantastic. I would say.
Let's see. Besides Frieren, we had Undead Unluck.
Yep.
What do you think about the episode?
Yeah, to me, it was a fine episode, personally.
It was a bit more build-up-ish episode for what's to come. Which I'm kind of glad, because what I read, I talked to some manga readers, there wasn't a good stopping point. If they didn't do it like this, they couldn't do it properly.
Yeah, like I'm still enjoying it and everything, but like this episode, I was like, I said a little bored, but not like, I don't know, it wasn't awful or anything.
I like this is my weakness in anime. Awesome, though, so. Yeah, with characters like the teacher, we finally, of course, it was very obvious she was the teacher when I got it, but finally confirmed. I get very emotional with characters like this. When very innocent characters are gonna die, there's nothing you can do, or bad things happen to them, and I like that. Andy, like I said, great character, what he did for her. The kids also, and I like the concept here with, I think this is one of the strongest points with Undead Unluck, the power system.
Yep.
I like how they put the dreams, having a mechanics here, like focusing on your life so you don't spoil yourself, or kind of like the message of the episode. Because it's very easy to think, why even breathe? You're just gonna die at some point. No, the middle part is the important, what you do with your life. Of course, everybody dies, but if you just think like that, there's no point for everything. And the Yumas being like the concept and the rules of something like that. So I'm very, very interested into the world of Undead Unluck.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm more curious of like where we're gonna go, what other things they're gonna fight, the abilities and stuff like that. And but yeah, I think the villain's like okay. You know, I'm not like
yeah, it's
super
a
feeling,
starter
but
villain,
yeah, it's a
right? It's
startup.
not
You know,
one of the
so
big ones or important ones,
but
so to say.
we got Andy. He's the man.
Yeah.
So I thought it was funny with all all the zombies got to touch her, like everyone.
Yeah, that was just touch her.
Yeah. Like what she
Kamikaze
do all hand
zombies.
five. Yeah. So, but yeah, overall, I still really enjoyed Undead Unluck personally. So, I love the characters, love the power system. I think is very interesting. Again, we're just doing week to week, but yeah, I'm very curious where we're going.
This one is also 24 episodes.
Mission. Oh, it is 24. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we have a few more episodes left.
We're not even halfway.
No. Then we had Spy Family.
Yeah. I really enjoyed
another great episode here with Yor.
Yeah.
And honestly, Yor was great. I like the fight there. Sure, that was fun. But Anya and Lloyd were my favorite thing this episode.
Oh yeah, Lloyd trying to be cool.
Yeah, when he lost, he couldn't understand that. This big spy has an answer for everything, but the mind of a kid, you're never gonna make sense of it. Yep. That's the logic behind it. That there's no logic.
Yep. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I like this boat arc a lot.
Yeah.
With all these assassins and everything like that, and them trying to. But yeah, Yorthur's here. I like it's a circus going on.
Yes. And everybody went with it, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, you don't know. So the way she got him. Yeah, when he throws the. Or when he drops the chain, he's like, "Oh, there's too many people here."
And and she got serious at the face she made. Okay.
Yep.
But I also like the old guy. Like that guy definitely like James Bond, the assassin, like the director. I like him quite a lot. I hope we get to see more of him after this.
Yeah, another very smart dude that's taking out.
Feels like Lloyd in his retirement years.
Yeah. I was like Lloyd, like he knows like things are going on, but he's like,
not my problem.
I'm on vacation. trying to have my daughter have a good time.
I like that they
just having a hard time with
Anya understood that she's worrying him a bit there at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Fun moment like this. This feels much better. There were some episodes back in season 1 where I was getting tuned out a bit, but season 2 got me back into more into Spy Family.
This is actually like a longer like arc, for Spy Family. Like usually it's kind of episodic. But like we had like the tennis match, which was a couple episodes, it was a few episodes. But yeah, I like this boat arc right now. I think it's pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good. And I think it's very interesting to get in Yor's background finally, like getting an idea how it all works and everything. So
and I like that she's questioning everything, like why am I still doing this? What am I gonna do?
Like, why?
Is it worth it? Or do I actually care about the family? Why am I here? Everything. I really like that.
Yeah, the inner thoughts.
Then, what else did you watch? I have 4 more.
I think that's it for me. I mean, I did watch Shangri-La Frontier, but not the new episode, obviously, today that just came out. But been watching that as well. I watch it after the podcast though, because I watch it with a fan. Still loving that. That's a great show too.
Yes, I think one of the best, honestly. Yeah,
I think it's one of the best video game animes in a long time that has come out. Like if you like MMOs and stuff like that, this is definitely up there.
This feels more focused on the actual game thing instead of life-threatening and whatever. This is about the game, which is quite fun.
And I love like they're not afraid to like, the character dies or whatever. It's like this is a game. Like the main character can make mistakes. He's not perfect or anything. He's learning.
This is like that a lot. A fantasy world that it's a game.
Yeah, because like I think even in Log Horizon, I don't think he dies. Like the main character was talking about like
he
main
dies one time.
In
Log Horizon, they die one time when they have that moon thing, the water thing, the flashback there.
Yeah, but he's already died like a couple of times in this.
Yeah, death is cool. Like a death game.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, we got the overpowered, enemies. We're kind of getting reality. He's learning the game as it goes, even though he's getting into like, certain situations. with like the rabbits and everything. He's got
Mm.
this random, because he has the luck or whatever. But yeah, no, I just love everything about the MMO. I just like that it's actually focusing on the game. Characters can
And
they're not afraid to kill them off because it's
the
supposed to be fun. It is
animation
a
is
video game.
also really good. Like it
Yeah, it's really
looks
good.
great even during the fight.
Yeah.
Was
So
the last episode that you watched was him in the arena, right? When he fought those.
yeah, it was the
Yeah,
10
and he lost
fights,
to the
right?
pigeon
And
like 117 times.
yeah, This fight was a little harder. Yeah, and the one I only died like 10 times. I had to move to the side,
Mm.
right side. Yeah,
And
yeah, no,
you're gonna love this episode. Is
yeah,
it's the cliffhanger, when he's gonna fight that big monster there at the end.
yeah. And I love the girl character too. That's all giddy because I like that he steps on her and she's like, oh,
Usually it's the other way around. You have
yeah,
a guy
yeah,
losing his mind over a girl.
yeah.
It's a nice change of face. Yeah, she's awesome.
So what did he say to her? I can't remember.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. And she's like just having a meltdown, like, oh my god, he talked to me.
Yeah.
And she's like this OP, she's got a very strong character in the game and stuff.
She's
like
an end game player, like fully end game. She has a reputation and everything.
So yeah, I love the show, man. It's great. It's a great MMO.
Then I watched Ragna Crimson, which is getting better and better the more I'm watching it. Feels like the start is very edgy show-like. Then, of course, it's still edgy, powers and everything, but it's getting more and more interesting. The fight was great. You have Ragna is the main character, but also Crimson. Cold character. What they did this episode here, the way they handle the Ultimatia. The fight is also awesome. The world seems very interesting. It's getting more interesting right now. It looks great. The art style, the animation also good during the fight. So Ragna, pretty fun series if you like more edgy things. Then Apothecary Diaries. Honestly, Mao, the main character here, is becoming one of my favorite characters overall in anime. Like,
yeah, my wife started this one. She likes it a lot.
I'm happy.
I was like, well, Aries says this is really good if you want to check this out. And it seems like this will be up your alley too. I haven't started it yet. I told her I got too much to watch right now. I will start it eventually though.
You're gonna get hooked onto it.
Oh yeah. I 100% trust her. So she likes it a lot too. So
I'm happy. I don't know, there's very few characters like they just steal a show, let alone being the main character, and even the side characters, like the supporting characters, are great. Dynamics between them, the comedy, the serious things, like such a good show. And it's been a while since a show surprised me like this, because even you said it, I was kind of 50-50 if I'm gonna watch it or not when we did the review of the season here, which I'm very glad I got into it. It's gonna make harder my top 10. I would put it way high there, but yeah, great show with.
This year any top 10 is gonna be very tough to do.
I'm gonna need to do top 20, bro.
Probably easily good this year.
Yeah. Easily. Then the One Piece episode, that was the last one that I watched. This is like the...
Okay, yeah, I didn't watch it yet, so...
They're almost at the goodbye part, like when...
next week is the last Wano episode. This one's supposed to be slightly filler-ish, though. They added extra to this one, I guess.
I don't remember compared to the manga, if they added extra or something.
Where I get my One Piece info guy, so there's like extra scenes.
There probably are some. It was Luffy going around saying goodbye to everybody, and he didn't say to Kinemon and Yamato.
And then the Zoro scene, I guess, is like, because I don't think that's.
Oh yeah, that scene. Yeah, Zoro and
I think that's all.
What's her name? I can't remember her name right now. I have way too many characters' names in my head. Momonosuke's sister.
Momonosuke's sister. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's all extra that wasn't in the manga and stuff like that. So they added extra.
It was a really fun scene what Zoro did there.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see that because it is a little bit newer stuff. But yeah, we are literally one episode left from Wano. I'm very curious if we're gonna do an intro. So I'm very curious.
I'm curious what they're gonna do though.
Yeah, because it is the start of the new. I wonder how much they'll tease or whatever. For the next one, but yeah, I'm excited. Definitely good. I'm excited because we get a One Piece chapter this week. Pog. very good stuff happening in the manga right now. Speaking of songs, dude, I really like the outro song for Oshi No Ko.
Yeah, I like
It
it
was a
also.
banger, man. It was really, really good.
It's great.
I think
Really
Shangri-La Frontier is might be my favorite intro song this year.
I know for me it's Golden Kamuy opening.
I would have to think all of them. Well, the song, for sure. I like Shangri-La Frontier's song. It kind of gives me that database Log Horizon vibe a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like. But I like that metal rock kind of like rap kind of thing. I don't know, but I don't know. I'd have to think of all the intros this year, but that one's definitely up there.
We could do when we do our awards. We're gonna have our best song also. Let's.
Well, that's what I said. We can do like our own Crunchyroll kind of show, like best male character, best female character, best intro, outro.
Yeah.
What we think. So we can do like the same awards, but like our version of it, like what we would pick.
Our choices, the right choices, the correct choices.
We'll do their categories, but our choices of what we think they would be. So
we're gonna have an episode also talking about what they nominate and everything. We're gonna go through them. The nominations.
It's kind of like OTK doing their own video game awards this year. They're doing
So yeah, let's see. That's pretty much everything week to week. Recent anime. Let's see our tournaments, arcs, best tournaments in anime here. Of course, there are gonna be spoilers here, going fully into them.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, but also kind of had the same problem as last week. I have way too many.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not all of them are gonna be here. But I have a lot of them. Now, do you want to start with an easy one? Like, probably consider the best one?
Yeah, if you want. I already know which one you're gonna pick.
Yeah, so. Dark Tournament from Yu Yu Hakusho. This is the easiest choice. Like,
you think tournament and like
yes, this is the way you do a tournament. Like, honestly, let alone getting to the tournament. Before you even get to the tournament part, I think what makes it even better is the build up to it. Like Toguro being the villain, antagonizing Yusuke, getting to that point, making him want to fight into it, the stakes, and then finally getting there. We have all of the characters getting introduced to their world, the individual fights. So good. One of the best, if not the best, tournament arc in my opinion.
That's what you like and stuff on the tournament. But I think it's definitely in people's lists, no matter what. This tournament, for sure. So
I should rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho. It's been a while. Yeah, that's why I wanted to have it.
What do you mean we're gonna be watching it in a month?
The live action, true. Yeah,
the live action, bro.
I don't know. Are they gonna? I don't think there's any way possible to do it in 8 episodes. If they do 8 episodes, get to the Dark Tournament. There's no way, unless you skip 90% of things and just randomly tournament arc.
Yeah, there's no way. This tournament arc's not to like.
It takes a bit to get there.
Like, is it like 70 episodes in or something? It's pretty far.
I don't remember how many episodes, but it takes a bit.
Yeah. It's one of the longest. I don't know if it is the longest arc. I can't remember. It's been a while. But yeah.
Great tournament. Everything there is. If you want tournaments, watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
Do you want to do another easy one?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna do the Dragon Ball. Which one?
Which one though?
I have your favorite?
I have Cell Games and also the Tournament of Power. I kind of put both of them.
No Dragon Ball?
I didn't really like the ones. I know they're more technically better. They liked everybody, but the original ones, I know you're gonna come at me. King Piccolo and everything, Master Roshi, sure. But my monkey brain, my caveman brain likes DBZ more and Super more than original Dragon Ball.
I just thought Dragon Ball did a fantastic job with the tournaments.
Yes, I fully agree with that. They're very good. This is just personal taste. That's why I prefer the later ones more.
It's just wrong, but no, I'm just joking.
He's wrong.
I like tournament. Cell Games, tournament wise, I didn't care too much for Cell Games personally.
I kind of liked what happened there, not fully as a tournament. I kind of like the moments in Cell Games.
Yeah, for sure. Tournament vibe though.
I like Tournament of Power more than Cell
Yeah,
games.
Tournament Power was better for sure. Like I like the group fighting, which was something different in DBZ.
Yeah.
We had teams instead of 1v1s. I mean, there was 1v1s in there, but still,
More like
it was cool. Battle
1v1
Royale.
still in a group, but yeah, Battle Royale.
Yeah, 10 person team Battle Royale.
But which one would you pick? You're gonna do the Dragon Ball ones, or which one do you like more in DBZ? Anything? Dragon Ball, DBZ, or Super? Which is your favorite tournament arc from the series? Mine is Tournament of Power.
I really enjoyed the final one in DBZ, but it didn't have a true ending because obviously Majin Buu gets in there.
The start there when they were just going in.
Yeah, I love the start of it. That would have probably been my favorite. But
Yeah,
if
it was a full tournament arc like we had, if Majin Buu didn't happen, yes, maybe. But out of the three ones,
I really enjoyed. I was like, "Oh, this is sick. This is great." And then obviously it goes away. The tournament goes away.
Literally goes away. The entire stand of people goes away.
Well, they do finish it. It says that's when Android 18 gets her money from Mr. Satan there because she bribes them like, hey, I'll let you beat me, but you got to pay me your prize money. Probably
Dragon Ball, Cell games, or Power. If you had to choose,
I think like if I want to do a rewatch, probably Power. I do respect the OG Dragon Ball.
Yes, me too, but they're not as enjoyable for me. I fully give them all the credit.
Animation wise, but I like Tournament Power a lot. I thought it was a lot of fun. And some good like little twists there, with the fighting and stuff. I liked how it ended and stuff like that. So but yeah, probably Tournament Power is probably my favorite.
Okay.
Like so, I think the DBZ one could have beat it if it actually had the actual tournament.
Yes. If it was an actual full-on tournament there, that would have been a different conversation. I fully agree with that. Yeah. Then I kind of want to put this one here because I think the entire anime is the tournament. God of High School, which yes, it has a multitude of issues. God of High School shits the bed towards the end. They rushed it way too much.
Still enjoy God High School, but
the manhwa is much better. But you guys know me, I prefer anime. But even without that, the tournament is great there. The fight choreography, the animation is one of the best overall. If you just focus on that, insane how hooked I got into it at the start.
Great intro song.
Yeah, made me even more disappointed what happened to it, but super fun just for a tournament. Everything, the fights were awesome. I like God of High School. I wish he got better treatment, but unfortunately, it is what it is. But just for the fighting, it's a great tournament. What else you got?
I got going with the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom.
Okay. I have here OG. Also Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm glad you brought Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom or Battle City? I prefer Battle City more than Duelist Kingdom.
They're both great, in my opinion.
I like the semi-final. Yugi versus Kaiba is my favorite fight in Yu-Gi-Oh! In Battle City.
I mean, I have both of them in here, but like, I don't know. I love the Duelist Kingdom.
I'm happy you put it. It's great.
It's an OG. I love it. I love the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then obviously after I don't have much interest, but but yeah, it is great. So I had to put it in here. I've enjoyed the arc, enjoyed the fights, enjoyed Yu-Gi-Oh! Going full out there.
Yep.
So I had to put the OG.
I do miss Yugi. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched the original. Well, the second original because we have the first few episodes, but you guys know what I mean, the 200 episodes one. Then I watched GX.
Yeah.
I watched 5D and then I dropped off.
Yep.
I didn't go past 5D.
I got to the motorcycle part.
Yeah, that's 5D.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is
It's pretty good even there. It feels like a different type of show, but I get why people dropped off there. But after that, I couldn't die there anymore.
It's like, I don't know, they had such a cool card game, and I just love the world and the vibe of it beforehand. And then it's like, okay, this is we're going Fast and Furious style with Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes, he definitely went Fast and Furious style.
Yeah, I'm like, why? We don't like you have a very good base like world and like I don't know. I just
also Yu Hakusho and Yu-Gi-Oh! are some of the series I prefer watching in dub.
Yeah.
I like Yu
They're
Hakusho
both good.
Morin dub. I like Yu-Gi-Oh Morin dub, which was kind of
Yo,
made me
Joey
angry.
Wheeler.
Yeah, with GX didn't get a full dub. 5D also didn't get a full dub.
Oh. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh kind of drops off quite a bit, like in popularity wise, after like season 1.
I know I
Compared
liked
to
it. I
like the
like even
others.
the ending of the original Yu-Gi-Oh. I like the Pharaoh. I like a lot
Yeah,
of
I'm
things
just talking
with
about
it.
like I feel like the popularity dropped quite a bit after that, but I can see why. I mean, I dropped off
Yeah,
eventually
yeah,
too,
I
so
get it. Yeah.
which sucks because I really, really, really like the first season, the
Mm.
whole shebang. So, but yeah, what else you
Then,
got?
okay, one anime that's also kind of a tournament anime of itself. It's not even an arc. A Record of Ragnarok or Shumatsu no
Yeah,
Valkyrie.
I haven't watched this one
Just
yet.
gods versus humanity. If humanity wins, they don't die basically. So the gods are not gonna have Ragnarok destroy entire humanity. So you have humans versus gods here, which is pretty fun. But the problem with this series is the animation. Like for a fighting anime, the animation is pretty bad here. Season 2 improved on it, but I still enjoy it. I like gods. I like everything. You get very very hype moments here.
So
If
when
you
I watch it, I'm gonna complain about the animation,
Yeah,
just so you
yeah.
guys know.
It's a very valid complaint, like more than
Probably, I'm
valid.
just saying. I know myself. I'll probably be like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
it's gonna drive me nuts.
fully
I
aware
like the idea
of
of
that
it,
fight.
though. Yeah, I
But
like the idea of it, though.
yeah, just awesome. I hope we get more of it. Of course, hey, improve the animation, Captain Obvious, but I don't know. I still have a lot of fun with it. It's just pure tournament. That's the entire premise of it. No twists, shenanigans, whatever. Just pure tournament.
Yeah.
Then what else you have?
So yeah, I got the One Piece Dressrosa tournament arc, which is
Corrida Colosseum, or what was it called? Yeah, I have it here as
this
Corrida
is a
Colosseum
Dressrosa,
tournament.
yeah.
I was a
Which
bit
I like
meh
the
on it. I wanted to
I
quit.
enjoyed it. Again though, it did the weird thing where other things are happening during it.
Mm.
So it wasn't completely focused, but I did enjoy the battle royale, the 4 arenas, especially at the beginning with
It had
all the
some
people fighting to
pretty good
knock out.
moments, but overall, I kind of found it a bit meh as a tournament.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. It could have been better, like I said, if it was the main focus, but it
Yes,
wasn't the
yes.
main focus. There's other things, like I said, outside are
Mm.
happening. The ending was fun though too. I did enjoy the Sabo fight with Bergeson and stuff like that. But I would say it had a very strong beginning, but then in the middle, kind of like falls off a bit.
Yeah,
But like I
that's what I'm
like
saying.
the 4 arena.
If I'm looking at the entire big picture, everything that happened there is great. But if I'm looking
Yeah,
just at the tournament thing, I was a bit disappointed. In a
yeah.
bubble as a tournament was.
Because well, I didn't know who's gonna win like each arena because they added a lot of characters. There's a lot of good moments, like the Bartomeu moment where he's just sitting on the side
He's
pissing,
a great character.
and Cavendish, with his crazy mode, showing all his crazy speed or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Interest is a lot of fun characters. I
Hmm.
enjoyed the tournament, the build up to it. But yeah, so I would put that one there. I like it. Is it my favorite? No, but it's a
Yeah.
fun little
Um,
tournament.
then let's see. I have two here from the same series. I'm curious which one do you like more? Hunter x Hunter, the Hunter exam, or Heaven's Arena? I kind of liked
Mm,
the Hunter exam more than Heaven's Arena. Because in Heaven's Arena was
uh,
great when you had Gon versus Hisoka,
I mean,
but the
Hunter
opponents
Arena
felt really bad, like really lame opponents in Hunter's
yeah,
arena, in
until
Heaven's Arena.
what's his face shows up like on his
Yeah.
fight
Then I
Hisoka.
had Gon versus
Uh,
Hisoka was great, but everything else,
yeah.
the fights were kind of meh.
But I feel like that one does better tournament wise, where the exam, but the exam was more
Exam was
fun
more a battle
personally.
royale. Still a
Yeah,
tournament, having a winner getting their
yeah,
license, but I liked it more than Heaven's Arena.
yeah. I agree with you. Just the other one felt more tournament-y, I guess. This
Y-
one felt like
Yeah, it had
kind of
brackets and everything. This one was a battle royale compared to a bracket type
yeah,
tournament.
yeah. But I enjoyed it more though. I love Gon using his fishing pole trying to steal
That fat
the
guy there
badges.
with doing all of his shenanigans, them running,
Yeah,
Killua ripping a heart, everything. I like the Hunter exam quite a lot.
yeah. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Okay, next one. What are
I
you?
wasn't. I have that one on there too, but Uh, sure, why not? Well, I think My Hero didn't do a bad job with their tournament.
Yeah, I have it here
The
also.
sports
Was
one.
it the UA Sports Festival? Yeah, UA Sports
I enjoyed
Festival.
I enjoyed the final part the most. I enjoyed especially the ending and stuff. I liked the way it went.
It's
A lot of fun
one of
fights.
the best parts in My Hero Academia. Like, I was fully
Yeah,
into it. My Hero Academia there.
yeah, it's a pretty good tournament arc for we're talking about tournament arcs here. But yeah, I put this one there. I enjoyed the fights, enjoyed the characters, enjoyed the ending actually of it.
Yeah, and the story and
But
everything was pretty good there in UA Sports
yeah,
Festival.
and it was a pretty good focus, like actually on the tournament, so there wasn't, like side stuff really happening. So
Then I have Chunin exams from Naruto.
yeah.
Probably one of the best things in Naruto, the Chunin exams with Rock Lee versus Gaara there, Naruto, everything that happened. Like, awesome. They're probably the best parts of Naruto overall. But also, I wish Naruto stayed more focused on that.
Yeah.
But I
It
don't
was
want to
fun
go
though.
back into my older rants and everything. You guys know me, Boruto shouldn't have happened, but here Chunin
Yeah.
exam is one of the best things in Naruto, and
It's a
that was
very good
great.
start for Naruto. But yeah, I agree. I mean, that's on my list too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured we'd have a lot of the
Yeah, it's gonna be a
similar.
lot of similarities here, like a lot of the series. There's not a lot of tournament arc, like
Yeah. It's
in
more
the grand scheme of
smaller.
things. Yeah.
I don't know. I put the Holy Grail War for the Fate series because I love the tournament
Yeah, I
between
have
all
it
of them.
here also. I have Fate series, like the entire Fate series, all of them are kind of like a tournament.
Yeah, it pretty
All
much
of
is
them,
like
yeah.
a tournament. It's a game to win. Who's the last one standing? Kind of battle royale-ish. Which one did I enjoy the most? I actually.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you that also. For me, I have a very easy answer before you think about it. For me, it's Fate Zero is my
No matter
favorite
what,
one.
I enjoy like because I do not know what the outcome is. As in like who's gonna win. Like it's always a different winner. Um, I think the one that surprised me the most was Fate Apocrypha.
Yeah, I would
Like
put
quite a bit.
probably that one as my second
Like
one,
as a
probably.
winner and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was very shocked at like who won. Which was cool. Like I love that they surprised me with like each one. Like, oh yeah, this is what happened here.
Karna was great, the fighter. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
cool things
That
in
was more of like a
Apocryphy.
teamish battle one.
Yeah,
The
red
two
versus
teams.
black. Yeah,
Then it
we
kind of
even
became like a tournament at the end. But
we even had Vlad, my ancestor, there. Vlad the
yeah,
Impaler.
Vlad. As a tournament though, my fights.
For me, I like Fate
What's your
Zero the most.
Zero's really good.
The dinner with the kings, the individual fights, the build up, the guy that raised Emi, I can't remember his name right now, him versus the priest, like so many good things happen in Fate Zero.
Unlimited Blade Works is my favorite series one, but favorite tournament, like actual favorite fights and stuff.
Yeah, this is about the fights as a tournament, like not
I said
the
Fate
full
Aqua was
story.
definitely the biggest surprise one, I think, for me.
Okay, but if you had to pick which one?
Trying to remember Night. But,
Babylonia is not really like a tournament, that's more like a survival. Play Fate Grand Order
the Fate
Babylonia.
Grand Zero or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not really a tournament. That one's
More
like
surviving, yeah. Which one?
I don't know, man. Maybe Zero.
Okay.
I like the Beast Rider in that one too. I really like the Gilgamesh and Beast Rider fight. Yeah.
Okay.
Like tournament wise, yeah, I think.
Okay, Zero it is.
Yeah.
Then since
That's hard to say. I had a deep think there.
there's a lot of battle royale animes like Batum, 5 battle game 5 seconds. There's a lot of them with death games like that. I don't know which ones I would put, so I kind of put them all in a pile, so to say. There's a lot of battle royale animes which are fun. Very few of them are really good. Darwin game was pretty good also. So I know there's a lot of them.
That's like Future Diary. Future Diary is technically a tournament.
Yeah,
the whole thing.
Something like Future Diaries, yeah.
You know, trying to be the the god. You know, you got your 8 players and all their diaries.
But let's see. Oh, Black Clover, Royal Knight selection. Like the individual fights are great here. There's also the captain's fight later on, but here with the Royal Knight selection also has one of my favorite scenes in Black Clover when they defend Finral. We talked about it a few moments ago a few episodes ago in the podcast. And it does pretty good job as a tournament here for them to get selected to become the Royal Knights for a key plot point, which I'm not gonna spoil. Fights are awesome. And I miss Black Clover. I should rewatch the movie, honestly. Movie was also great. Yeah. Very tournament-like, also, individual fights.
Well, good news, I might be starting that soon.
Oh.
Because I took a sneak peek of what, like, the next season's looking, which we'll probably do an episode. You know, we usually do an episode where we look at the next future season. And it looks like I might have some time, so I might start it around then, so...
Perfect. I'm happy.
Like week to week, I was like, oh, what do I, how much do I have?
I didn't look at the next season. I should look after the podcast.
I was curious because I was like, well, what is coming out? Like, can I fit this in? Could I, because I'm working on the backlog of stuff. And I was like, because I told you that I would be starting Black Clover. So I think that could be the time where I start it. So
yeah, we can do a Black Clover episode when you finish it. Yeah.
Because we don't know exactly how. I mean, next year looks pretty good, but I don't think it's gonna be this year in anime. I don't think it's gonna be as busy as this year.
We'll see. I don't know, depending.
I'm just saying, like, everything so far that I know that's got announced.
Yeah, but it's also very early. Maybe like the next few seasons, towards the second half of the year.
This season's gonna, or this year is gonna be insanely hard to beat. I feel like.
Yes, especially this season. Just this season, it's
that's what I'm saying.
What happened.
Well, even in the beginning of this year, was insane too. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
next
happy.
Year looks good, but I'm just saying what I know now. I just don't know if it'll get as much as. I don't think it'll be as busy.
I'm happy when
maybe there's some surprises. Hey, One Punch Man Season 3 is coming next year.
Definitely, guys. One Punch Man Season 3, sure. We have so much information.
Maybe Magi Season 3 comes out next year.
Oh, more copium. Like, let's get overdose on copium here for sure. No Game, No Life Season 2. Throw that one in also. Why not? Have everything there. Berserk getting a proper adaptation. More copium.
Remake Berserk. Let's go. Remake Tokyo Ghoul coming out next.
Definitely, guys. Whatever anime you want, Oldish guarantees is gonna happen. No, if it doesn't happen, come after him if it doesn't happen.
Next year's gonna be insane, never mind.
Okay, what's your next one?
Another OG. I think the best part of the Pokemon anime series are the Pokemon tournaments at the end. Which I never got into Pokemon, but the very last one. So I thought they did an amazing job with the last Ash Ketchum champion. One. And the thing that I liked about a lot of the Pokemon tournaments, again, I didn't watch all of them, but I mean, you don't know how far he was going to make it, who was going to win, stuff like that, and I enjoyed that, because, like, Ash didn't win for, like, how long?
Not Ash. Like, if you're watching a Pokemon tournament, not Ash, except the last one, not Ash. And he won one randomly.
He won two.
Yeah, he won one randomly. I can't remember which one, but
the last one's for like the world champion, so you have to win one to get in.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 2 of them, but majority of the time he kept losing.
Yeah, it took like 60, years or something like that. But it was cool to see, like, you never give up kind of thing. So
definition of insanity.
I'll put it in there. Yeah, don't give up. Never give up.
Okay, for me. Fairy Tail Grand Magic Games. I love Fairy Tail, you guys know me, I probably ramble way too much about Fairy Tail, but the Grand Magic Games is one of my favorite arcs in Fairy Tail. The fights, the comedy, the lewdness, there's also lewd fights happening there, part of it. All of the guilds, a lot of the guilds being there, villains also build up. It pretty much has everything. Great moments in the Grand Magic Games. But hey, I love Fairy Tail. I wish more people would give Fairy Tail the respect it deserves.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about it, when I watch it.
Yeah, in 5 years, probably.
Yep.
It's long, like Fairy Tail is long. It's longer than Black Clover. Black Clover has 170 episodes.
Friendship Aries.
Yeah, power of friendship. That's the main purpose of the series. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna like Fairy Tail. I'm gonna be honest. No. Maybe you're gonna like some moments, but since the entire show is power of friendship,
yeah, we'll see.
Like that's even the power system. A lot of the times it has, even at the start, it tells you, "Hey, power of friendship is a major point." Emotions.
I've seen a little bit of it, but
the start is rough. Like all long-running series, it feels like early One Piece. The start, like more comedic, goofy.
Well, I've got random episodes with my wife watching. She's watched all of it, so she really hates the ending. Though, so
what I said, what I don't like with people hating on Fairy Tail is fun. I liking the series, like that's totally fine, but. Not saying I don't like Fairy Tail because Power of Friendship when that's literally the series. Just don't watch it if you don't like Power of Friendship.
oh no, I'll watch it.
No, I'm talking in general, like saying generally.
I know. I'm just saying, I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah.
Give you
I'm here. I rewatched it like 2 or 3 times also. Oh yeah. I love Fairy Tail.
It'll be fun to talk about. And Black Clover. We'll see how it goes. Hey, I finished all of Baki, and I don't think I'm going to struggle with Black Clover or Fairy Tail.
I don't know. I could say it with Black Clover, but with Fairy Tail, I think you're going to have problems.
We'll see.
Okay, your next one.
They got waifus, so it can't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
What do I have as the next one? I think that's mostly what I had. Do you have any more?
Oh, I have a lot more.
Okay,
I have.
Oh no, I do have one.
Okay, go ahead.
I actually didn't mind the little tournament arc that they did in Seven Deadly Sins.
The small one,
yeah. Well, I really like the Meliodas and Bond fight a lot.
Yeah.
When they're punching each other, like in the ricochet and stuff like that. Yeah, I love that.
And even the reunion there when they had the arm wrestling start before the tournament. Yeah.
Because there's technically 2, because they had the fairy and giant one as well.
Mm-hmm. That was more like a trial.
3. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a pretty nice small tournament there.
Yeah. Throwing some small tournaments out there. I'm trying to think of other ones.
I have, let me see here. From Hajime no Ippo, All Japan Rookie King, the boxing one. Awesome in Ippo, also Takamura. Pretty much the entire anime is a tournament arc. Kuroko no Basket, another sports one, Winter Cup tournament. A lot of the sports anime are, hey, there's a tournament in a sport anime. Shocker, I know, guys. You have Amushi Pedal, Haikyuu also, so majority of sports anime are tournament. I like sports anime a lot for me. You have any more? Or do I
no, I think you gotta go. Unless I'm forgetting. I'm gonna see if I forgot any something.
Then also the Baki one, the Great Raitai tournament, and Baki was pretty fun there with his father, with Jack, with the old guy, a lot of the fights. Then Autumn Election from Shokugeki no Soma, Food Wars. I really like that one. Probably one of the best tournaments. Pretty fun there with the food.
Let's say Kill la Kill.
Yeah, I have it here also. Kill la Kill, Honoji Academy First Natural Elections. I have that one also.
Yeah, that one was fun.
I like that one. Pretty good. More people need to watch Kill la
Kill a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't watched it in a while, but I did enjoy Kill la Kill. Fantastic music.
Then World Trigger, B Rank Wars, awesome. If you like the power system from Hunter x Hunter, more technical fights, you're gonna love World Trigger. Another great tournament here. Blue Lock, also back to sports, being an entire tournament anime.
I guess, it is a tournament technically.
Then
the rankings.
Hitman Reborn, the Vari arc, when they select the next Vongola boss with the rings right at the start.
Okay.
What else do I have here? I said the tuning exams. Mondaiji, No Game No Life, also kind of being tournament animes in a way with the games.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. In a way,
Mondaiji definitely has the tournament anime. No Game No Life kind of has individual fights.
Yeah.
Red Line, the entire movie is a race, a tournament. Did you ever watch Red Line?
Red Line?
Yes, the racing. Watch it. It's just a movie. Like no seasons, no episode. Pure one of the best movies.
About it before, but I've not
hand drawn. It took years to make this movie. It's insane how good it looks even to this day. Let's see, what else do I have? I said the sports, and that's pretty much it. Unless I'm forgetting something. I sped through some of them. Did you find any more? that you like? Oh,
No.
Megalonia from Megalobox Season 1. That was
Oh
fun
yeah, for
also
sure.
from
Yeah.
Megalobox. And even Season 2, but Season 2 is a bit darker, kind of deals with a lot of different things. More individual
Yeah, and
fights.
season 2 was like build up to one fight, kind of. It
Mm-hmm,
wasn't really focused. Well, season 1 was like focused more on the.
Yeah, that's why I had here Megalonia from Season 1. But yeah, that's pretty much all the tournaments I have. There's a lot more. I'm sure a lot of the cities, more individual cities, also have smaller, bigger tournaments. But especially sports anime, that's the definition of tournament arc.
Yeah, pretty much.
So let us know down in the comments below your favorite tournament arc, or
Yeah, and if we missed any,
which ones you missed. Yeah. Then let's see some anime news. There's one.
It's anime news time, guys.
Oh, I forgot one. Tower of God is also technically a tournament.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I didn't say it, but
yeah.
I mean, kinda.
Yeah, I saw it here in anime news also, since we had Tower of God Season 2 scheduled for July 2024.
Yeah.
I was happy when I saw that finally. Then
very excited.
Yeah. I think it's the best manhwa adaptation that we got. We had Tower of God, we had No Bliss, and God of High School.
Yep, definitely.
Then we're gonna have Solo Leveling. See how good that one is gonna be. Well, yeah. Then this one I didn't expect it to happen, which I'm very happy. Original anime, Great Pretender anime sequel scheduled for 2024. Kind of focused on that girl that we saw at the end. Which I don't know. Is it gonna be like a sequel flashback with her, or focusing the story on her moving forward? I don't know.
Probably moving forward. Well, or both technically. Could be both.
Yeah, but I'm happy. Great Pretender was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's really good. That one surprised me. I really enjoyed it.
And I know that's. Do you have any more anime news? I didn't find a lot of them this week. Of course, we have the next season. That's going to happen, but we're gonna do the episode.
Arcane is for sure coming out next year.
Yeah, we had it last week also in anime news.
Yeah, but I think it was still like leaks or whatever. But yeah, thank God.
No, it was confirmed. No, they even teased it. Yeah. We talked about it. Yeah, was fully confirmed. No leaks, no anything.
Yeah, well, let's go. No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think if there was another.
We only have the big one that with the animators. Let me find that article.
Seems like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is doing pretty good anime wise.
Yeah, I saw that one, but I'm happy it's doing well. But I don't like what they did to it, because they kind of did the He-Man thing. It's
the what?
The He-Man. Did you watch the new He-Man? Masters of the Universe? It's a shit show. Don't watch it, He-Man, because they made He-Man not even be the main character in his own story. They focused on a girl to show how powerful she is, whatever. And she got mad when He-Man died to save the world, but sure, she's still the victim, even though he died. I'm very salty about that shit show with He-Man. But here, with Scott Pilgrim, seems to be good, at least from everything that I saw, but they kind of did a bait and switch with Scott Pilgrim. Because the story is not even about him. They did an What If or another story. Did you watch the movie at least, let alone the comics?
Yeah, I love the movie.
Okay, so they're focusing on the girl instead of on him.
Yeah.
He kind of, technically dies in episode 1 or 2, and it's about her. Like, I'm happy it's good from everything that I saw, showing that she's in fact the problem in those relationships, sure. But why not call it Ranma or whatever her name was, like focusing on her instead of, hey, we're gonna do an adaptation of Scott Pilgrim, but wait, no, it's an alternate universe, whatever.
But I don't know. I'm probably gonna watch it, but I like the movie a lot.
Yeah, the movie is really fun. The comics also. Yeah. But I don't like when they do things like this. They get you in, take a bit advantage of the fans, and then switch on you. At least be honest what you're gonna do.
I watched the Five Nights at Freddy movie.
I didn't. I never even got into the game,
I didn't get in the games either. My son really wanted to watch it. It was his first horror movie that we watched.
And thoughts?
He liked it a lot. I thought it was okay. Like, I've seen much worse. Like,
I mean, sure, I'm sure there's much worse films. Yeah,
but I don't know. It wasn't too bad. But I don't know anything about the games or anything. I don't know if it's like true or whatever. But it was like an okay story.
I never got into the games either.
So I'm not really much into horror movies anymore, or like jump scare movies.
I watched
Really.
the
I
TV
used to
show.
be. I used to be a lot, but
I
not
like them. I
not
like
not
them.
much anymore. But now I'm like, I don't know.
Was it
'Cause
From?
it's predictable. Like that, I think that's my problem with a lot of them. Like it's like, yeah, I've seen it so many times. There are ones that surprise me. And
There
I'm
are
like, oh, yeah, this was
exceptions,
actually
yeah,
really
very
good.
few.
Yeah.
I don't like horror
But
movies that are based on jump scares. They bore me. I'm like, sure, whatever. Random thing
I
pops
love
in
jump
my face.
scares.
They bore
But
me.
I like watching with other people jump scares because I just laugh.
Yeah, you see more. You're watching more of
I
their
just
reactions instead of actually enjoying the horror movie.
yeah,
It's more
I think
like
that's a great
people
time.
watching than movie watching.
Like,
But
I remember, you know, then you fart and they jump scare, you know,
yeah,
you get them, you know.
you should
I
try
did
the
that to
TV
my
show
stepsisters.
I told you from last week. From.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I finished it this week. It's pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, that I think it's the only other movie I watched though, because yeah, he really wanted to watch it. Because
I watched one movie that bored me, like literally bored me. The Killer from Netflix with Michael Fassbender. Everybody praising it. I'm like,
let's say a lot of people are praising it.
Oh, I literally fell asleep into it. Like so boring. And even when you get to the ending, there's no payoff to the ending. Like actual bad ending. So I don't know why people are praising it.
Things,
But
so yeah, but
no.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
No,
So.
I'd rather watch a trash movie than watch Killer or whatever. But anyway,
Sure.
here with the big one with the animators with MAPPA, a lot of them, all of the issues that are happening. I have some quotes here from them. Let me link you the article also, so you have it. And I'm gonna quote a bit. Although it is unpleasant to be praised in the name of the company, I have to be grateful for the hard work and dedication of the company's production and filming staff. They are contributing immensely to the work despite the unavoidable circumstances. There's a lot more like this. It would have been tiring if I had for one more season, but I guess I was able to keep trying my best. They're breaking down, saying everything right now, or at least even talking. And the biggest thing that happened was Jujutsu 0 probably shouldn't have been completed in terms of production time. If we set a precedent that it can be made in that time frame, it will only make things more difficult in the future. I think it took like 4 months to make Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Let me see exactly the number. That's insane.
Yeah.
To do it in just 4 months and how good it looked. Yeah. According to a member of Jujutsu Kaisen 0 animation team, the hit prequel film was completed in just 4 months. Like that's sweatshop levels.
Yeah, that's really quick.
Like we were shitting and memeing on UFO Table for what they did with Mugen Film Train.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, they milked it to Narnia. But compared to what MAPPA did here, I'll take that milking every time.
Yeah.
Like, and the director, when he had even that quote in an interview, he wants to reach the levels of Kyoto Animations and the other studios just by putting out more work or more production, ramping up production. Like, how can you be this dumb, dude? You're killing your staff, your people, but you want more.
No animators.
And here, one more quote. The worst cycle is when the staff members all somehow manage to complete a schedule that would be impossible to meet under normal circumstances, while seeing Hell and the higher-ups who only saw the results misunderstand and neglect to improve, thinking it's not that bad, it can be done. I wonder if the beginning of this was when they completed a movie in 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all of them, and here, hell no, nothing is gonna get delayed. Business partners and board members are the only priority. It took Disney 10 years to start feeling the repercussions. I wonder how long this small company will last, as how it is universally recognized among audience right now, which is very true. Like the production and committees, anime is done by committees, like the big companies, Shueisha, Kadokawa and all of them, and studios, how they do the anime, the production and everything. And if they don't care, they're not gonna delay it. They also have to pay for airtime, for the PR, for the ads, for everything if they delay. So they're probably not gonna do that, which kind of sucks. But even I honestly don't care if they have to repay for everything. Just treat your stuff better. Do it, deal with it, find another way. You're gonna lose a lot more in the long term instead of paying whatever you pay, even if it's a big number for cut the salaries of the CEOs and the ones that are making money from the toys, from everything that you're selling and doing.
How the world works anymore,
Yeah.
man.
But I don't know, it's probably gonna implode, honestly.
Business.
Let's say season 2 gets completed. I don't know what's gonna happen with MAPPA, with everything in the future.
I have no idea.
Let me see what.
How much is too much, you know?
What others do they have next? Like animes next after? Because they had, what was it this year? Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, Hell's Paradise, Campfire Cooking, and a movie, and one special.
The rumor has been that MAPPA got One Punch Man season 3. At least that was
a leak and random. There's nothing confirmed with that.
Never heard anything, but.
And also Chainsaw Man. They had Chainsaw Man last year before the 2022.
The way they are right now, I can definitely see them trying to go.
I mean, they're taking everything they can, but I don't know how they're gonna handle this. And their next ones are Buchigiri, which I don't know what that one is. When 2024 does not release, then Lazarus, then Hell's Paradise season 2, no year for that one, and Yuri on Ice the movie. At least that's confirmed right now, without everything else that they probably took. But I don't know, the studio just, it's heading for a cliff, like they're on the edge of a cliff there.
Yeah, for sure.
So which hurts. Let alone for us, for the people that are working there. For me, yes, sure, the anime is gonna get delayed or whatever. I'm gonna deal with it, but
I don't care. They can
people are ruining their lives here. Like, get help, seek help, and I'm talking professional mental help for the people in charge. If you're treating your people like this, you're fucked up in the head. But yeah, from somber news, let's see some gaming news here. Apparently on Witcher 3 they're working on a mod editor, like a big one, to create pretty much everything you want in Witcher 3, which is awesome. Cool. More games need to do this. Let the community and people decide what they're gonna do with the game, single player games. Yeah. And being officially supported is gonna allow much better for something like this to happen, which is awesome. Then we had Overwatch League fully dying, like being confirmed it's dead. Like the teams voted for that, which I'm honestly happy, because it did much more worse for the game than improved the game. It was way too forced, ruined the organic parts of the game, like forcing everything into franchises to make teams based on cities, $20 million just to get a team in. And this is part of why Overwatch is in the state that it is. Overwatch League is a big part of that.
I mean, you can definitely see it coming.
Yeah.
I think it killed it a lot too when they moved to YouTube. Personally, I think that was
the viewership when they had that contract there to move it. But yeah, I don't know. And I watched the interview from Preach with WoW with Ion Hazakostas. Pretty good. I kind of liked his candor, like admitting some of the things.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is the
what?
The 3-day early access.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Like the way he was trying to motivate, it's not gonna matter. Like, dude, just at least be honest about it. Like, you want money, I get that. Just stop trying to sell me bullshit.
He's a lawyer, so he's doing his PR talk, you know, so he knows.
Yes. Yeah. That's just the bullshit part of it.
And they're like, we're doing all this work where you won't have any advantage. Just
like, why even sell it then? If it's useless, why even sell it?
Why are you doing all this extra work? Like, we're going to make sure this doesn't have this.
The loot, the raid drops, the weekly resets are not gonna. Then why? Why is this even a thing?
Yeah. Seems like you're doing more work.
Yeah.
For something.
Just stop. Just don't do it. Like. But I blame the people also. Like, I get them wanting to make money. Same as with microtransactions. Everybody complains about them.
We're the problem.
Stop buying shit.
Yeah.
That's simple. When people stop buying or people stop playing, even the changes that we're seeing right now with World of Warcraft, with all of their games, it only happened because you stopped playing or you stopped paying. Like, suddenly there's a solution to all of the problems for years.
Yeah. I don't know if
Oh,
I'm 100% about the philosophy thing. I think it's just Shadowlands was such a shit expansion
yes,
that
it was.
I think that was the true reason why they are like, oh, we have to shift. I don't think it was.
Even they said, hey, we finally gave up of stubborn traditions or stubborn philosophies that we had for years.
Yeah.
I don't care what the reason is, or hey, you lost players, that's the main reason. But whatever you rationalize it to yourself, or whatever justification you want to do it with, I'm just happy you're finally admitting this year you're doing something about it. It's late, but better late than never.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it can only go up.
yeah,
Right?
I'm
Maybe.
cautiously
Maybe.
optimistic.
I don't know. I am too.
That's all I am right now.
It's like, show me. I've heard this story multiple times.
Words are nice. You're saying all of the right things right now, or at least majority of the right things. Fuck your 3-day early access thing.
Yeah.
But until I actually see all of the results for that and then continuances of doing good, then I may be thinking of getting back into Blizzard, not just into WoW, into Blizzard. But that was pretty good.
It'll take a while.
Yeah, they have a lot of work to do to win back the trust of all of their games.
100%.
Anyway,
we got Season of Discovery coming out soon.
Yeah, that one and Overwatch. They're still kind of at the rework they did with Hog. Rework. They still have major. They should just return the game to 6v6. I could go into a rant of the balance of that game. I don't care what anyone says. 6v6 was much, but the game was built around that, and then suddenly swapped it to 5v5. And they're doing all of patchworks right now. This is no. You need to rebuild from ground up if you want it to be 5v5, or just go back to 6v6.
Yeah.
It created way too many problems.
It's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna go by really quick though.
Yeah, it's more like a beta testing, like experimental.
Yeah.
That's how I see it, not like something to focus on.
I don't trust the balancing part with WoW or with Blizzard, but like as in with all these new abilities.
I mean, there's not gonna be any balance. That's the reason they're doing it. You're gonna test the balance. They're not gonna be able to balance it at the start.
And then the problem is too, people already data mined a lot of the stuff.
As usual, everything with WoW gets data mined. Never.
It's supposed to be a Season of Discovery.
Yes, no. The irony is palpable. I get it, but every time it gets.
Blizzard would have been like, okay, Wowhead, don't do this time. Like, let it be. Like, actually, like, please don't do this.
But no. If they are not gonna do it, somebody else is gonna do it. So they're gonna have to report on it after that.
Yeah, but Blizzard would push back on it. Especially, it's supposed to be like this new, fresh thing. Your product here.
I agree with you, but it's never gonna happen.
So I'm just saying. I was like, oh well, people already probably know everything by the time it comes out. So
then
I don't know. We'll see. I think it's just gonna go by a lot quicker than like a lot of people are excited, but I feel like it's gonna go really quick.
Yeah,
it's only level 25.
It's like a mod in a game. It's not even a season or something. They're calling it Season of Discovery, but it's just a mod.
It's like a private server.
Even less than a private server.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying like private servers have like these other things you can do in the game.
I know. I played a lot of private servers in WoW.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Then they had
we had the Game of the Year nominations.
Well, I was gonna say WoW had their next preview for their next patch, which they got the follower dungeon thing that they're doing.
True. I forgot about that.
Which people have been testing already in PTR.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is totally fine. It's just normal dungeon, and I think it should only stay normal dungeons. I think that's completely fine.
Yeah, kind of whatever about this. I'm not really into them.
Yeah. Well, I think it's good for like new players, especially the people that just wanna. And if they do more story focused, like 14 dungeons are very story focused, and it seems like they're gonna go for like story focused stuff.
And
obviously with the World Saga,
like I said, I like the World Saga thing. I like that.
Yeah,
I think it's very good for the game.
Saying, to me, it's just like this is normal dungeons. I think it's totally fine. It's for like casual players. I think it's a good thing. Overall, I was just wondering how they're gonna test it because like they have to deal with the whole like mythic plus dungeon thing, with how that's designed and everything.
I really wish they dropped the keys, like remove the key system, like honestly remove it.
I was gonna the depletion.
No, just remove the key system, not just the depletion. Remove the key system and have it just like Lost Ark does it. You have normal difficulty, you have hard difficulty. Then you have hell difficulty, like the hardest thing possible.
Yeah, that's great. But Mythic Plus is it's like greater rifts.
Yeah, but
imagine your greater rift where like you lose and you go down.
Yes, it's very dumb. I agree. That's why I'm saying remove that thing and just have a hard, like,
but
hell difficulty is the hardest thing you can do with
but
equalized
we have that
gear.
with heroic dungeons, though. They already have that. Yeah, they have normal heroic dungeons.
No,
and
no,
then
no.
Mythic Plus is just
that's
a leaderboard system.
Yes, but leaderboards you can do it with hell system, like have the hardest version of.
Too many Mythic Plus players, they would never get rid of it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
the system's stuck in there.
The system is dumb.
I think it's a good system. It just needs to be better. Like, there's a lot of
they
toxicity
can definitely improve it, but I wish they remove it.
The depletion thing is stupid, and people are like, "Well, then you wouldn't. You have to complete the dungeon in a certain time."
I saw also when I watched the Asmongold video, I saw the comments that they were having the morons like
just get rid of the depletion.
Not just
They're
that,
just wasting your time.
They were defending, running back to the boss.
Oh yeah, with the raids. Yeah.
Like, people are. How can you defend something
that's supposed
like
to be
that?
Your punishment is wasting your
time.
The
punishment is you dying. Like, you have to redo the boss. You already wasted your time. I
watched that video too.
Yeah.
Like, someone was saying, like,
this happens in every game. People defend bad mechanics.
We can talk strategies walking back to him.
No, nobody talks strategies
before.
Yeah, just stop right at the boss and talk.
I know. It's like, what are you talking about?
People are so dumb. Like, they always defend stupid mechanics in games, wrong decisions. Dumb. Like.
WoW can definitely just spawn a boss. Food buffs should just stay on.
Yeah,
like
just like Lost Ark. You die, you spawn right in front of the boss, and then you can go straight in.
Go again.
You already died. What more do you need to do? Just do better. Just stop dying.
Yeah. I agree, man.
Yeah.
We'll see. Wells, we'll see where it goes. I just keep up with the news. I watch videos on it. Maybe eventually play the game. But...
I'm still not back into WoW, but yeah, I'm hopeful.
No. But I'm saying eventually, maybe, like, if things get better, but we'll see.
Then, besides Blizzard thing, we had the nominations, Game of the Year.
Yep.
We had Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Brothers Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now, I want 2 of them removed. Resident Evil 4 is a remake. It shouldn't be here. I don't care how good it is.
It should be here. I think 16 should be over that.
I'm sorry. Whatever else, I don't care. Even the worst game in the year should be here instead of Resident Evil 4. Put King Kong game here instead of Resident Evil 4. It's a remake.
Don't think a remake for a year that we had. I definitely don't think a remake should even be.
Have a different category. Best remakes. They definitely need to do this. Don't put a remake in Game of the Year. Doesn't matter how good it is.
Well, especially this year, though. We have so many games to choose from. Why have a remake?
And Marvel Spider-Man 2 shouldn't be here. Because of the stupid thing.
What would you put over there?
Anything else. Because of the stupid thing they try to do it. They are changing the Spanish language to fit their own... trying to change the genders in the Spanish language. Even Spanish people had troubles with this. A lot of the games also kind of feeling the same as the first one, but a lot of things I don't like what they did. I don't care how great the game is. Just stop doing shit like that.
I don't know. I'm fine with Spider-Man 2. The only one I don't like is the remake.
Yeah, the biggest one I
agree. Resident Evil 4 remake, but I just don't think a remake should be in the list, personally.
And of course, my vote is Baldur's Gate 3.
This is going to be the Baldur's Gate 3 show, and it should be.
And Alan Wake had a lot of nominations in a lot of categories, not just Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I think Alan Wake will probably win at least one reward for something.
Yeah, it's definitely going to win some of them. But what I was laughing my ass off when I saw the nomination was no Starfield.
No Starfield. Not at all.
And
no Hogwarts Legacy either. Nothing.
I mean, that one I can see why. Hogwarts Legacy is not here. I would put it over the Resident Evil remake, sure, but I don't think Hogwarts Legacy is Game of the Year material.
Oh, I don't think it's Game of the Year.
It's a pretty fun game, but not Game of the Year.
No, but no categories at all. I was like,
yeah, I don't think it deserved. The performance was bad. Was a pretty generic open world.
On Xbox, so I didn't have any issues. Yeah.
I finished it fully.
I thought
the game,
immersive-wise, it was really, really good.
The story was kind of bland.
I thought the beginning and middle was good, and then when you got towards the end, you're like, okay, I see. It's just the same thing, repetitive. Open world, but that's an open world problem, though.
Not just that, even the world felt kind of empty for normal. And I'm not saying add more things just to make it feel busy.
That's my issue with open world games.
Yeah, I'm
like,
tired of them also.
Assassin's Creed is probably the
It's
worst
the
one.
biggest offenders,
Really.
especially Valhalla.
Like, how many I
Mm-hmm.
have to do this 200 times.
Yeah, that's busy
all around the
work. That's
world.
not
Yeah,
enjoyment.
yeah, it's not good
Less is
content.
more. They need to do less is more.
Yes, or like give it like cut it in half and then do a different thing where you can do different things around the world.
Yeah, I'm
And cut
having the
that mission.
same
That's not too inclusive. No problem.
with a lot of games. Just less is more. They need to do this in open world
Yes,
games.
not I have to do 100, but open world game. I think a lot of them do that, and it has a
Mm-hmm.
lot of issues with that. Yeah, I think D4 is gonna win best multiplayer game of the year.
That's a meme. I don't know why that game is there. It shouldn't be there. Like, no, I'm sorry. No, it's not best multiplayer game. No.
It doesn't even have a global chat, man. Doesn't like
No,
has a
no.
terrible friend
That's just a
system.
down nomination.
Yes, you play with players out in open world, but barely. But I feel like it's a super antisocial.
It's let me see what else did they have there. Was it best multiplayer?
Like
What did
Street
they
Fighter
put
6 is
here?
there.
Baldur's Gate 3 is great. Multiplayer, 4-player
Yeah,
co-op.
I think Baldur's Gate 3 probably should win.
Diablo 4. I'm sorry, no shouldn't be here. Party Animals, Street Fighter, and Super Mario Brothers Wonder. No,
Yeah.
Diablo 4 shouldn't be here. This is, I feel like it's a pity nomination.
Yeah.
What other
I guess the
categories?
only got nominated on there.
Oh, I saw. Where is it? The PT one. There's another one. Can I find it? There's way too many here. Best RPG, I think. Do you remember what were the nominations?
RPG?
Yeah, for best RPG.
Baldur's Gate's there. I know that.
Yes, Baldur's Gate is the best
Sea of
RPG.
Stars, I think.
Baldur's Gate, Final
Stars.
Fantasy, Lies of P, Sea of Star, and Starfield. Starfield is the PT one.
Yeah.
And
Baldur's Gate's it with that though.
and action, we had Armored Core, Dead Island, Ghost Runner, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant.
I think Remnant could win that one.
Remnant is a pretty good game.
Wait, isn't Baldur's Gate in that too though?
No, it's action here. Baldur's Gate is not action. It's literally turn-based.
No. No, who's in it though? Armored Core 6.
Armored Core, Dead Island, Ghost Runner, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant. Action.
Yeah, I can say Remnant or Armored Core winning that.
Yeah. And Hi-Fi Rush is pretty good from everything that a rhythm game.
Yeah. I think that's like the biggest Xbox game for the nominees.
Yeah.
I know people were talking about Xbox games.
What other categories? Best ongoing. At Apex Legend, Cyberpunk, which I don't know if I kind of don't agree. Cyberpunk being here. It's not really ongoing, but yeah. Final Fantasy.
That's why it's just going on there.
Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. I don't know which one I would give this one. Probably Fortnite.
Is it Genshin Impact?
I know. Yeah, I don't think I would give it to Genshin.
No. I don't know, either Fortnite or Cyberpunk would probably be my guess.
And what else? What's some of the best score and music? Let's see. Alan Wake, Baldur's Gate, Final Fantasy, Hi-Fi Rush, and Zelda. Would give it to Baldur's Gate again.
I'd probably give it a 16. I love the music. I think Soken's a mad genius.
Best game direction. Alan Wake, Baldur's Gate, Spider-Man, Super Mario, Zelda.
This is going to be the Baldur's Gate Awards show.
And Alan Wake. They kind of have the same nominations.
Yeah, Alan Wake's up there, but I think Baldur's Gate will definitely win most.
Yeah.
It should. Like I said, it should.
Like,
it is like the game of the decade. It's not game of the year even.
It's an actual game. Game, no microtransactions, no bullshit, no.
Yeah. And it's really good. And not even that, it's just it does things in video games that I don't think any video game has done.
Innovated a lot of freedom. You have so much freedom compared to every game. It's insane what you can do in that game.
There is freedom. Like in Fable, you had choices, but it's way smaller portion. This is way more expansive.
The way you can approach just how you kill a single monster, it's insane how many options you have. Let alone the story, the branching, the everything, the classes, the character creation, being able to play co-op in 4 people, something like this. So what they did with this game is a generational game.
Yeah, it's one that advanced the genre even further. you know, and they only
And
come
it's a
once in a
niche
while.
game, a CRPG game, turn-based game, being able to do something like this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's personal, subjective favorites, like you like the game more than another, that's totally understandable.
100%.
One game can be your game of the year, but this is overall game of the year, not your personal choice.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I've had talks with that in my chat. Someone didn't like Baldur's Gate.
yeah, that's totally fine, understandable.
He
but
told me Conan Exiles was a better game than.
Sure,
I'm
you
like...
enjoy whatever. That's fine, but you can't deny what that game did for gaming.
Yeah,
like.
that's what I was trying to say. I was just like, well, like it doesn't have to be your game. Like you can respect,
Yes,
like what it did and what it has accomplished. You know, I'm not into like super platform games, but like you can, you know, I can appreciate like even like Super Mario Wonder, for instance. You know, it's not my favorite game genre or anything, but I appreciate, you know, they did different things and did some cool stuff. But yeah, like Baldur's Gate. Like but I love turn-based, so
I'm not a big fan of turn-based. I'm gonna be honest. I like very few turn-based games, but Battlegate is,
yeah. I love it. So that is one of the genres I really do enjoy. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I think Baldur's Gate will win. All of it. Oh, and I watched Worlds last night for League of Legends.
Faker I saw also they fight T1 and Faker. They won, yeah.
Do they play out of their minds?
I never got into LoL, but I respect everything that LoL did and all of the players and how big it is.
Yeah, Faker is. I mean, he's the best.
Even I know about him. Yeah. And I'm outside of the LoL.
Yeah.
Things. I'm happy for them.
Yeah. It was very cool to see, and he's not retiring. So
I bet he is after. Yeah.
The viewership was crazy though, man. Like I think it was like over 5 mil just off of the two. Like I don't know
it's
about the other
big.
websites.
Like LoL is huge, one of the biggest games on the planet.
I was just checking Twitch and YouTube, like, and this was started at 3 in the morning, so my time.
Hey, so you get to feel how it is to be in Europe for majority of things.
I'm excited. Next year it's in London, so I can actually watch. So,
oh, nice. That's 1 hour like behind me.
In the morning.
That time.
But no, I enjoyed it. It was good. I watched the first 2 games and they dominated. I was like, okay, I think.
Yeah, so it was 3-0.
I'm going to bed.
So,
they came in with a mission and they definitely played out of their minds. So it was really good. But yeah.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. So we're gonna see you guys next week. Let us know down in the comments below your game of the year and your best tournament.
Yeah, game of the year's coming out soon.
And keep enjoying anime and games. Bye bye.